Hello everyone, I'm feeling a small sense of pride because I just continued making videos and it's number 12. For passing the number 10 video, I will treat myself with these eggs. So, actually, whenever we achieve something or we can accomplish something, we should treat ourselves by it can be a small thing or it can be a bigger thing, but we should celebrate our small achievements. For me, it's an achievement for me that I'm making videos regularly. Maybe the video length is short or big, it's not a big fact, but the fact is I'm making videos regularly. And today I woke up so early, and as usual, now I'm in our goat field and it's raining, so I'm sitting here doing nothing. And at the very early morning, we sold near about 70 pieces of gourd. Nowadays, gourds are so available in our local markets, so the price is little bit low than we expected. But at the very first time, we sold our gourds at a maximum price what we had expected. So yesterday I was talking about the vocabulary. I wasn't able to speak more because I was so tired yesterday. Now we'll talk about the remaining part which I wanted to talk about yesterday. Actually, learning vocabulary is so much important for maybe for the competitive exams or admission exam, or even in real life, in our daily life. It's a very necessary thing. Like if we want to read newspaper, and if the most of the words are unknown to us, then we can get the gist of that newspaper. Or if we want to read a book in English but we don't know the vocabulary, so it will be very much difficult for us to read that book and to get the idea of what the writer is saying about. So back in 2017 or 18, I started reading vocabulary from different books or other sources, but my lack of confidence or my lack of practice, I couldn't make it. But later, during my admission time period, I was very fond of reading or knowing different vocabularies. So at that time, I was writing different vocabulary in my wall, and before I go to sleep, every day I watched them and I revised them. So from that time, now I can memorize nearly 300 to 400 vocabulary, but I read about 3000 to 2.5 thousand vocabulary, but I just forgot all those things. Maybe it's a natural thing that we will forget, but what I learned that after forgetting all those things, what I can just remember these 300 or 400 words, it's my achievement or it's my learning. That's what the learning is like, the gist part or the remaining part after you forgot. So maybe it's frustrating thing that I read or I just tried for 2000 or 3000 words, but now I barely can remember 300 or 400 words. But I am taking this positively, and I think that if I nowadays I'm starting for learning a new vocabulary, and I have this in my mind that if I read 2000 or 3000 words, then I can learn at the end of the day 500 or 600 words. That's how the journey should be gone. Like the journey must be continued for so long time, then after a certain time I will discovered that now I can use my vocabulary, or now my vocabulary is enriched. So also for learning vocabulary, or keeping in mind the vocabulary and memorizing this, the main part is to practice. Like we have to use those vocabulary. Like when I'm saying something, I'm using the normal words, and these words are actually in my mind. So if we can use this vocabulary in our daily routine, or in our daily speaking, in our daily activity, then we can memorize this in a better way. Also, another tricks now I'm following, that I'm writing the vocabulary and I'm making sentences. So that's the effective or efficient way of learning vocabulary. And another tips actually I want to share, that if we can relate something with this vocabulary, then it will be easier to memorize. Like if we can if we can mix the vocabulary with a context based on our daily life, then it will be easier for learning. Like for example, the word bolster means boost up. So if we think an image, like our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is very fond of cricket, and he usually call other cricketers in his home, and he actually motivate them and boost up their energy levels. So here the motivate or boost up which I have used, this actually the synonym of bolster. So you can relate those things for remembering or for memorizing the vocabulary. So that's all I just wanted to share today, as it's raining, so I have no work, that's why I just talked a little bit more today. I will try to make videos more longer, because I'm not making videos for other people or to motivate or to improve others, just to improve myself. So that's all for today. Now I'm gonna treat myself with these eggs. I will eat 2, not 3. I will eat this 2, and this will be for my father. So bye bye.